Hi, everybody, and welcome to this lower body flow. If you are a runner or a lifter or just sit all day at a desk and you need to stretch your lower body, this is going to be the yoga flow for you. All you need is a mat, and we're going to take it down to the floor in child's pose. So we kiss our big toes together, set our hips back onto our heels. If your knees are close together, that's going to be a lower back stretch. If your knees are a little bit wider, that's going to be your hip stretch. And we're going to walk our hands all the way out. Let our forehead rest on the mat and just gently absorb the energy and support below you. Take a deep belly breath. Hold your breath at the top as you exhale through your mouth. Let the shoulders roll down and just soften. Let the face soften. Let the hips soften. Everything just releases down into the earth as if it's been waiting all day for you to arrive on your mat. These next couple poses will be for any level. Move slow and intentional, keeping in mind that we are releasing our lower body. One more deep inhale. And on your next inhale, go ahead and rise to a tabletop position. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, press the floor away. Let the belly come towards the floor as your hips and head rise up. Cow pose. Exhale, round through the spine. Look towards the navel. Spread your back muscles. Inhale, lift head, lift hips. Exhale, round spine. Tuck the hips under. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Neutral position here. Tuck the toes behind you. Shift the hips up and find a nice movie flow here. Pedal the feet. Maybe you even want to bend both knees and twist your knees left and right to open up the sides of your body. Look towards your belly button and then roll the shoulders down the sides of your back. Send the hips up a little bit more by pressing the heels of your hands into the mat. Big breath in, come to the tippy toes. Exhale, settle the heels down towards the mat. Breathe and find some down dog stillness. Suck the navel in. Tighten the root chakra, pelvic floor. Slowly gaze forward, come into a plank position. Hold it here. Shift even more forward, lower your elbows down by your rib cages, and your whole body meets the mat in one straight line. Untuck the toes. Inhale, press up just the chest, start to let the belly drop a little bit more, and come all the way down. Press the tops of the feet together, slide your fingertips back, squeeze the elbows behind you. Inhale, extend the spine all the way up, press through the arms, release the hips down, gaze over one shoulder and the other. Tuck the toes behind you, lift the hips all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Right leg goes really high, open the hip, bend the knee, 2 circles one way, 2 circles the other way with the knee, loosening up the hip. And then extend your leg all the way out. Look towards the navel. Enjoy the stretch on the right, left leg. Roll the shoulders down, equal weight in your hands. Send your foot in between your hands as you lower the back knee. Knee is right over the ankle. We rise all the way up. Send the hips low, lean back, big hip flexor stretch on the left. And if you'd like to interlace your fingers behind your lower back, pull the big knuckle down the thigh and lift it away. Inhale. Exhale, release the big knuckle down. Arms can come back up. and shift the weight to the left knee as you fold over your front leg. A nice half split stretch here. Relax shoulders, relax face, dig into your hamstring here by pulling your right hip back. Sternum goes towards the toes, and then relax your head down. Spin on your left knee, the foot right behind you. Left hand comes to the back of your mat. Reach up and over with your right hand. Stretch all the way from fingertips to toes. And then bring the hips down as you swing your body all the way forward. Left knee is still down. The foot is behind you now. Rise up on your right arm rises up. And take your hand behind your ear, tap the elbow down, lift the elbow high. 2 more taps. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. This time, extend your right arm up, take up space. Right hand comes down, tuck your back toes, send your right leg all the way back, 3-legged down dog. An option to take your vinyasa if you want to shift forward and lower halfway down, chaturanga arms. Press up, upward facing dog, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Wash it all clean. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee and make circles one way with your knee, circles with the other. Equal weight in the hands. Extend your left leg long, nice stretch in the right leg. Bring the left foot in between your hands and place your knee down. Shift the hips forward and start to lean back. Arms come up. Big stretch in your right hip flexor. Let the hands come down behind your lower back. Interlace your fingers and pull the knuckle down and then lift it up and away. Release hands, rise up. Exhale, send your hips back as you fold forward over the front leg, half split. Relax the head down, kiss the knee. Big breath in, big breath out. Suck the belly in, pull your left hip back, sternum goes to toes. One deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Start to spin on the right knee. Your foot comes behind you. Right hand goes to the back of the mat. Stretch and lengthen all the way. Energy goes from your fingertips and out your toes. Start to swing the body forward. Walk your hands to the inside of the foot. Your right knee still stays down. Lift your left arm and open up. Hand comes behind the ear. 3 taps. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Inhale, open and extend your arm. Hand comes down. Tuck your back toes. Send your left leg way high. Shift forward halfway down, 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale all the way up. Tuck the toes all the way back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Walk the feet all the way to the front of the mat. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Bend the knees dramatically here and take a narrow ragdoll. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Maybe even a couple bounces here while gravity gently pulls down, does its job. Slowly roll all the way up and let your head be the last to rise. Inhale, your arms come all the way up. Exhale, suck your belly in and sit in your imaginary chair. Holding it here, gazing forward, arms are right by your ears. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs and forward, fold down, relax the head. Inhale, half lift here. Exhale, step the feet back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, take it up, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it in between your hands, leave your feet facing forward. And then inhale, rise up. You're in a nice crescent lunge. Sink low, lean back, stretch through your left hip flexor one more time in a deeper pose. Inhale here. Exhale, spin the back heel down, warrior two. Lower your arms to T, pull your rib cage over your hips, and sink through your front leg. Big inhale. Exhale, take your right hand, spin your right toes. As you reach for your left foot, pull the left or your right elbow down and spin your left arm up. Now you can stay here or put both hands in front of you and sink into your left leg, moving around as you stretch out your inner thigh on the right side. From here, walk the hands towards the middle, turn your toes slightly in. We inhale, extend the spine, extend the hips back. Exhale, forward fold and grab outside of the feet. Inhale, exhale, use your biceps to pull the crown of head down. Now, if you bring your feet in a little bit more, it's going to be more challenging to get the crown of head to the ground. If you separate your feet a little bit more, it'll be easier to get your crown of head to the ground. Suck belly in. Tighten pelvic floor. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to the mat as you walk them forward, and turn your right toes into the mat. Left hand down, right arm comes up again, twisted crescent here. And then spin on your pinky toe sides as you reach towards the back of your mat. Enjoying the stretch on your right hip or your right hip here, right glute. Start to rainbow your right hand all the way in front of your right foot, about a foot in front of your right foot. Scoot your left leg in, start to balance on your right leg, lift your left leg, and we take half moon pose. Left arm is stacked over right arm. The left hip is open. Your right leg has a slight bend in the knee. If you'd like to challenge, you can take your right hand to heart and balance. If you'd like a nice quad stretch, bend your left knee, reach for your left foot, grab it, and lift it up and high. Three, two, one. Gently let go of your foot if you were binded, and left hand comes down, turn your left hip down. Walk the body toward the chest towards the knee as you come into your standing split. Inhale. Exhale, you can even wrap your hands behind your calf of your right leg to pull your chest down and challenge your balance. From here, bring your left knee to the mat into a kneeling position. Foot down, knee down, bend. Right hand comes inside of the right foot. Kick your left foot behind you again. Shoulder presses the knee back, and the left arm reaches up and over. You're in a baby extended side angle. Hi, Tyson, yes. Beautiful. And rainbow the left hand behind you, back to your gate pose, reach and extend. Swing everything forward. Hands are inside of your right foot and find your lizard. Maybe we are loosened up enough to where we can drop to our elbows and forearms. Gaze down. If your knee would like to open up to the pinky toe side of your foot, let your knee open up. You may even take your hand on the inside and press it out as you open your chest away from the back wall. Bend your back knee if you'd like a little more, and maybe you catch your foot and you find that quad stretch. If you bring your heel to your glute, big quad stretch. If you open everything up, you can sink your hips and your shoulder as well. We'll release this in vinyasa in 3, 2, and 1. Release foot down, rainbow your hand all the way down. Press your palms into the mat. Tuck your back toes into the mat. Send your right leg way high. Enjoy the stretch. Come forward halfway down, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Left leg goes high. Send your left foot in between your hands. Keep your back toes into the mat. Rise up. You're in a crescent lunge. Sink down low and a little lean back. Tuck your hips under. Engage your core. Inhale here. Exhale, spin your back heel down, lower into a warrior 2. Pull the rib cage over your hips, shoulders down, out of your ears. Gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, turn your left toes in and start to take your left hand across your body. Reach for your right foot and put your left elbow down. Open up your right hand. You can stay here, or maybe you want to move around in this side lunge here. Feel free to let your hands come down and sink into this side lunge. And when you're ready, toes come in, hands come down. Plant them in underneath your face. Inhale, gaze forward, shoot your hips back. Exhale, release all the way down into your other wide-legged forward fold. Now, if you like to open your upper body, interlace your fingers behind your lower back and pull the big knuckle up. Or maybe you're ready to put your hands onto the mat underneath you as you bring your head towards the mat for a nice little tripod headstand. Knee comes to back of elbow, knee comes to back of tricep. Hands have the weight, not the head. If you want, you can extend and take your inversion, or just simply enjoy the stretch and releasing your lower back and hamstrings. Inhale, put your hands in front of you and extend the spine. Exhale, we walk our hands to the front of the mat. Your right hand stays down. Your back toes are in the mat. Lift up your left arm, stretch again towards the ceiling. Start to spin on your pinky toe sides and extend your arm to your back wall. Come into your baby side angle again. Your left hand comes inside of your left foot. Lower your right knee to the mat and kickstand behind you with your foot. Open up with the right arm and then reach over to the front of the mat. Push your left knee back with your left elbow. Rainbow the right hand all the way to the back of the mat. Extend again. Fingers and toes in opposite directions. And let's go back to the twisting lizard. Slightly out of order. Yep. And this is what happens when I don't pay attention to my list. Take your left hand and put it out in front of your left foot. Start to scoot your back knee in. Press off the back leg as you rise the right leg. Open up your chest and open up your right hip. Arms are stacked right on top of each other. Open, open. Stay here, or maybe you bring your left hand to your chest, or maybe you bend your back foot and reach for your right hand to right foot and lift up for this bound half moon pose. Start to slowly release the foot and come back to this front of your mat. Right hand comes down, right hip comes down, and start to walk your chest towards your left leg. Release your head. You can wrap your hands around your left leg if you'd like a deeper standing split and balance challenge. Beautiful. Start to bend your left knee and place your right foot down and start to wiggle the right knee back and down. You are a little more open now. Maybe we can drop to our forearms for this lizard. And if your knee wants to open up, let it, and maybe even press your left hand into your left thigh. Stay here or bend your back knee. You can bring the heel into the glute for a little bit of a quad stretch, or press pressure into hand as you open up your chest and sink your hips. Taking time in this lizard pose to breathe and release. Slowly rainbow your left hand down, gently put down your right foot. Dig your right toes into the mat, send your left leg really high, stretch it all the way up, shift forward halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Bring your right leg up again. Let's come to pigeon on the right. Start to bend your right knee and bring your right wrist to your right knee to right wrist. Your back toes drag you all the way back. Nice little pigeon pose here. First, we find our balance. We don't want to lean left or right. Then we can take our fingertips into the mat and walk everything forward and down, starting to release the head down. If you feel like your shoulders are bringing you, it's holding you up, stack one fist on top of the other and place the forehead on top of your fist pillow. Relax the shoulders down. You can also take pillows underneath your right hip if you feel like you're leaning a little too much. Find out where in this pose you can relax a little bit more. Breathe and exhale into any spots that seem a little extra tight. You can stay here or bend the back knee just like we've been doing and let your left hand press your left heel into the back of your leg. And you can release that down. Left hand can come right underneath your face as you lay your left shoulder onto the mat. Right hand reaches up and wraps around the lower back, and perhaps you find your big toes. When you find your big toes, if you find them, you can relax your head down and open the shoulder up. For 3 and 2 and 1. Release the toe if you have it. Wherever you are in your pigeon, bring both hands underneath your shoulder. Tuck the toes behind you and slide into a tabletop. Extend your right leg out and move it around. Make some circles with the hips one way and circles with the hip the other way. We'll take it to the other side. Tuck the toes behind you, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg really high and bring your left knee to your left wrist. Lay the shin on the mat. Back toes drag your hips a little closer down to the mat. Find your balance. Take pigeon on your left side the same way you took it on your right, but noticing if it's a little different. Hand can stack on top of hand. Fist can stack on top of fist. Or you can extend your arms out and release the shoulders. Release your core. Release any muscles that are tight in your face. Release your lower back. Option to stay here or peel yourself up and bend your back knee. Grab with your right hand and press the right heel into your glute. Release that down. The right arm can come up and thread the needle. Right hand goes right underneath you. Lay your right shoulder down. Left hand can find your big toe behind your lower back. Open your shoulder up. When you're ready, release the toe. Left hand comes back into the mat. Help your body up. Hands underneath. Tuck your back toes and slide your left knee back. Tabletop position. Make some knee circles one way and knee circles the other way. Beautiful. Go ahead and sit down on the long side of your mat. Take your legs out wide. Scoot the hips forward. Knees are picked up off. The quads are picked up off the knees. Your toes are flexed. Take a nice inhale, fingertips into the mat. And we simply walk the legs or walk the fingertips out. Again, here we can have fixed fist on top of fist and relax the forehead down. Relax the shoulders. Don't let the elbows hold you up. Every inhale, you can extend the spine, and every exhale, you can walk the fingertips further away from the body. Aiming to get the chest a little closer to the floor. When you're ready, slowly walk your body all the way up. And this time, take your right hand or elbow, put it into your right thigh, and just lift your left arm up and over. Press the elbow into the thigh to roll your chest open. And take it to the other side. Left elbow into the left inner thigh. Press the right shoulder back and reach the arm up and over. Keep both hips onto the mat. And reach all the way up. Help your knees up as you slide the soles of feet together. Reach underneath your pinky toes and extend the crown of head nice and tall. Pull the shoulders out of your ears. Inhale. Exhale, lean all the way forward. The thighs can be met with the elbows. Press the thighs away towards the floor. And slowly start to rise. Send the feet away from you about 6 inches. And this time we tuck the chin down, round the spine, and bring the forehead to the inside of the feet. And you can stay here or put the back of the hands onto the floor and slide them right underneath the legs and relax the shoulders down as you curl again your head into your feet. Slowly start to unwind wherever you are here. Spin your feet towards the front of your mat and slowly lean back. We take the right ankle and put it on top of your left thigh for a reclined figure 4. Reach underneath the right calf and pull your shin in. Relax the shoulders down and pull your tailbone down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly let the legs fall to the left. So release your hands. Let the legs fall to your left. Left hand comes on top of the right knee as you gaze to the right, releasing the hips and lower back. If you want a little deeper stretch, especially on the IT band, your left hand will grab your right foot and you can extend the right leg all the way out. Again, keep shoulders on the mat, big, big stretch. Breathe into it. Slowly bring the leg back or the ankle back on top of the thigh, reach the feet up and drop them right over to the right hand side. Gaze away and look towards the left. Right elbow is actively pressing the left thigh down and releasing the left hip flexor. Slowly start to bring everything up, and both feet come into the mat, windshield wiper, and release any muscles of your glutes onto the mat, top and the sides of your glutes. And we'll do reclined figure 4 on the left-hand side. Bring the feet back into the mat. Left ankle comes on top of your right thigh. Hug your knees into chest. Reach underneath your leg and grab your shin. Interlace your fingers and pull it in. Big breath in, big breath out. Release your hands. Let your legs fall to the right side. Right hand can go on top of your thigh as you gaze to the left. You can take your cattail here where the right hand grabs your left foot and extends out. Look to your left. Slowly start to bend the knee, release. The ankle comes back on top of your thigh, and this time bring the knees over to the left. The hand can come onto the thigh, but actively use your left ankle to pull the left or the right thigh down. Gaze over your right shoulder. Shoulders on the mat. Big release here. Slowly start to bring the knees back, unwind the figure 4. One more windshield wiper to release glute muscles. And then hug your knees into chest. Take your peace fingers, grab your big toes, send the thighs by the rib cage, and you can stay right here. You might even want to extend the legs. It might feel really good just to play around here with the legs. Stretch the inner thigh, happy baby. You can even rock left and right and massage the back and the kidneys. And then go ahead and bring the knees together. Give yourself a big hug. Lay the shoulders down and lay the tailbone down. And then it might feel good to wrap your hands to the back of the thigh and just rock and roll to massage your back here. And wherever you are, slowly start to bring your body to your most comfortable position. It might even feel good to release the knees to the left and right, or extend the legs out, toes fall apart. Lift up the chest a little bit so you can squeeze the shoulders down and lay down. Big breath in, big breath out. Lay here for as long as you need. Thank you for joining me. Your body thanks you. Stay hard and stay fit.